All right. Good morning, everyone from here. This is Nigeria, Africa. So, my name is TGFX, and I'm here to give an update about my trade for the week. As you all know, this is all about transparency, and as I said earlier, that I'll keep updating my trade on this 8K account to know if I'm able to pass this account or if I'll end up blowing this account. And once I get funded, I'll keep uploading. Even my payout, everything will be uploaded on this account. So now let's dive into the trades for this week and let's see the outcome. All right. To be sincere, this week has not been one of the best week for me because actually I closed with a good profit on Friday. I'm supposed to pass my trade this week, but unfortunately I went on a drawdown. Not drawdown, like I lost almost all the profit, and finally I'm back in profit again. So now let's look at this trade. This was my trade on Friday on the 20th of February. So this was for upper week. I closed in profit. So now let's move on. This is February 24th. On February 24th was Tuesday. I didn't see any trade. I didn't get a trade on Monday. I didn't get a trade on Monday. So it was on Tuesday I was able to find a setup, and this happened to be the setup. I took this trade and I ended this trade in a loss. Market hit my SL. The market hit my SL. It took me out of the trade. Let's make it large. So you can see same strategy. This was the good entry here. I took the entry. Unfortunately, oh sorry, not this one. Yeah, this was the trade. Let me move this thing upward a bit. So this was the trade. Then unfortunately, market did its own. Market went its own direction. So it took me out of the trade. I lost this trade. This was a loss. Painful one. Painful one. I won't lie to you. Painful one because I was hoping to make that to pass this to hit just 1:1.5. I needed just $180 to pass this account. Unfortunately, I lost the trade and it deepens my it made me to start looking for more. Now, moving to the next one, February 25th, I got this same setup again. Let's look at it. Let me open it. You can see the setup. You can see very clean one. Same strategy. You can see it. But I must be honest with this trade. I fucked up. I fucked up. Yeah. I could have taken this trade from here, but I was, you know, trying to, get a better confirmation. And at the end of the day, I missed this trade and I ended up taking this trade at this point. And market did this thing. It dealt with me for not taking my trade at the right point. It dealt with me. So it was my fault. You can see what happened to the trade. The market pulled back. At this level here, I cut the trade. I felt there was no point holding this trade down to my TP because I was very sure that this market is going to take me out. And eventually, it did take me out of the trade. But took, I cut the trade here. So for me not to have a bigger loss. So now, after that, we that was on the 25th. Yeah. So let's move to 27th. Now, this trade on the 27th was taken on the 26th. I got my entry, which is this. I got my entry on the 26th, which was 26 should be, if I'm not mistaken, 26 should be Tuesday. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, 26 should be Tuesday. I mean, sorry, 26 is on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. I got this nice, beautiful entry here. You can see I waited for the market to come back. It gave me change of character, then a retest to my zone, and I took this trade. This trade was a whole mess. Like this trade, I held this trade from 3 o'clock in the afternoon of 26 up to the next day, I think I closed this trade around 4 o'clock on the 27th. So let me say for this week I had only three setup, just three trades. Three trades out of three trades, I had two loss and one win. Two loss and one win. So that was what happened for this trade. Now look at this trade. A lot of people were holding this trade. Yeah, I could remember seeing Jeffrey Benson. I think Jeffrey Benson called this trade. A lot of people called this buy. Yeah, but those that took that early entry held for a long time. This market was a whole roller coaster. Like it really dealt with me emotionally. It really dealt with me emotionally. I held this trade up. The market was going up, down. I slept. I dropped my phone. I even forgot I took a trade. I woke up the next day only for me to see that market has given me about 100 and something dollar, and it came back again to my entry. It went up, came back. At one point I was really tired of holding the trade. I felt like, let me just end this trade, let me cut the trade with $20 profit. I was like, no, what do I have to do with $20 profit? Let me leave it. Not until 2:30 there was a news that came out, and this spike happened. Yeah. So it was this spike. I was busy in the office, so I didn't take note of this point here. It was when the market, I came to my chart and I discovered that the market has moved back to this level here. So I have to close my trade at this point here. So I think I closed the trade with $209. So I'm currently back in profit. And next week, hopefully, I'll be looking for $265 to pass this account. This is 8K account. So this is all. So for evidence purpose, for those that might be doubting that maybe I didn't take the trade or so, this is my MT5. Yeah, this is my MT5. You can see this was on the 20th. This was on Friday. I ended that day with $181. So on the 29th, on the 24th, you can see the trade. It was a loss of minus 176. I do risk 160 per trade, 2%. Most times, why sometimes when I go 3%, I risk 240. So at this point, I lost 176. I don't know, maybe spread. I don't know. It hit me out, and I saw this. So the next day, I took another trade, which was on the 25th. You can see I cut the trade with minus $126. Then, and that time again, which was on the 26th to 27th, I took this trade. I ended this trade with $212. You know they will remove their spread for holding trade overnight. Sorry, their what they call it. This is this spread? No, not spread. This overnight, when you hold your trade overnight, there's this charges commission they do remove. So when they remove that commission, that was when I closed with 209. So the actual price I closed it was 212, but on my good funded app you see 209. So that's it. So now currently now let's move to our good funded app so we can see the stats. We can see the stats to see how my performance has been so far on this 8K account phase 2. So guys, all right, this is my 8K account. This is phase 2. You can see it, phase 2 challenge, normal 2-step goat account. I got this account like the phase 2 on February 13th, and today is February 28th. So you can see, so let's move to view dashboard so we can see. So now you can see on this account now, you can see I'm currently on 8,214. This is my current balance, current equity, today's starting balance. So you can see my daily drawdown still remains intact. Maximum drawdown remains intact. Target balance 6%, and to make 6% to pass this account, in which I've made about half of the profit, is okay. I need 265.22 cents to pass this account. What I need to pass this account is $480. Once I hit 480 profit, I've passed this phase 2. So far so good on this account. You can see the trading stats. I've taken 7 trades from 13 to 28. I've taken 7 trades. Total lots 0.38. Average RR 1.97. Win rate 42.86. Not too bad. Trading days, I've completed my trading days, which is 3 out of 3. Most traded asset, this one is always 0. Average wins 233.92. Average loss minus 118.47. Not too bad. Not too bad. So you can see that. So now on my on the 7 trades I've taken, let's see the trading overview. On the 7 trades, I've won 3 and I've lose 4. So that's it. My profit factor 1.48, consistency 99.29, average win. I've mentioned this. This is my average win. I've mentioned it before. So that's all for that. So now let's move to calendar so you can see the total number of trade to see I'm not lying. I'm being honest here. So you can see at this point now, you can see, as I said earlier, I took my trade on the 20th. Their calendar is somehow, that's why you're saying 19. It's supposed to be on the 20th. But so on the 20th, that was Friday, 177 profits. On MT5, you see 181. They remove their charges, normal. So now you can see on 23rd, which is supposed to be 24th, I had this trade. I took a loss. These are the 2 losses I took back to back loss. Then yesterday being Friday, I took that trade on 26th and I held it all through 27, so which was $209 after they removed their swap fee. So this is all for this trade. This is all for this trade, guys. So by next week, let's see what the outcome will be. To be sincere, this week, this week has been a tough one for me. This week has been a tough one. It has been a tough one. So, guys, if you like what I do and you feel you want to be taking trades with me on my Telegram, I use my Telegram for journaling. If you feel you want to be taking my setups, you can chat me up on TikTok or any platform, anywhere you are seeing this post. You can chat me up on the comment section that requesting to join my Telegram. I'll give you the link. You can join. So whenever I'm putting out a trade that I'm about to take, you can also take the trade with me. And you should also know this: there is no perfection in trading. There is no trading is all about 50-50 chances. You win, you lose. So if I win, you win. If I lose, you lose. And so that's how it is. Thank you, guys, and hopefully I'll be here to share. Not hopefully, next week I'll still share my stats and keep posting my trade on TikTok. Yeah, I post my daily trades on TikTok. Yeah, if you follow me on TikTok, you will always see that. TikTok and Facebook. Yeah, but not constant on Facebook. So thank you, guys, and you have a lovely week. Enjoy your week. Bye.